Hey friends, welcome back to the Multiversus video. I'm really excited for the links that have been coming out recently for Multiversus because I really badly want the Black Lantern Superman and the Black Lantern Wonder Woman, man. The Blackest Night, I love that story. I cannot wait for these cosmetics to enter the shop. I'm all for it, please. I need it. Alright, so let's get into the actual, let me stop fangirling. Let's get into the actual leaks here because we got some stuff about the Joker as well, which you can actually hear his audio files that I'm not gonna play because I don't want the company in order to come for my head here, but he says things like, take a sniff, Batman. You might feel a little woozy, a rose for a rodent so sweet, pick a card, careful, this might sizzle. This trap has some bite to it, so I've seen some people say that he might be a setup character given, you know, some of these voice lines here. I'm really interested to see how he plays. I think with the Joker specifically, they can do a lot of things. Where he'd pull out a revolver shoot and you got the big old bang that comes out, something silly like that. He's probably gonna have like a lot of quirky moves like that, which is gonna be a lot more fun. But they're also throwing in some other cosmetics like Legendary Soothing Energy Ring Out, which I don't even know what that's going to be. Epic Soothing Energy Ring Out, which alright, that's just the different rarity for the Soothing Energy Ring Out. And then you have the Legendary Dark Matter Ring Out. But once again, dialing back to that Halloween event, I really badly want to see kind of like how these cosmetics look in game. Because we have banners, for example, like the Ghoul Cave, Dead Moon, Scarecrow, which I'm probably going to use. That already sounds cool. I like Scarecrows. Wow, my dyslexia is kicking in. My apologies. Scooptober and Scooptober Bats, along with a couple of ring out cosmetics like Halloween, Monster Tweety, and Scooptober Bats this time more of a ring out instead of the actual banner itself. And apparently those are going to be in the shop specifically, which means we got to be getting the shop soon because October's right around the corner, so they kind of can't hold the shop out too much longer. Maybe within like the first or second week of October we'll probably be getting the shop, I assume. I got nothing to back that up, no leaks in order to back that up either, so do take that with a grain of salt. And for this event shop that's going to be coming to the game, because it is an event shop that's coming to the game here, we're going to have a special in-game currency, which I always love that sort of thing because then you can actually buy the event cosmetics with the specific currency. If you played something like Dead by Daylight, that's something that they do pretty often, where simply playing in the game, at least for Dead by Daylight anyway, they give you an objective specific to the event that then you have to fulfill, and upon doing so, you get some currency that you can then spend on the event items. Now, I don't know if Multiversus is going to have a specific thing you can do in the actual fight itself. For example, and this is just an example, like maybe a pumpkin appears and like floats around the map, and if you break the pumpkin, you get some of the currency, almost like a piñata. I have no idea how they're gonna actually accumulate currency for us. Maybe it's just thrown at us at the end of each fight, but you use the currency in order to buy things such as profile icons for Boo, which I assume is just a ghost, a pumpkin patch, Black Lantern Wonder Woman, and Black Lantern Superman. I need those. You best believe I'm rocking those once they come out. Also, this leaker, whose name I don't know how to pronounce, I believe it's Lasul, says that Velma's gonna have a third skin, which they currently don't know how it looks, but it's gonna cost 2,000 Gleamium, which if you ask me is a little bit too expensive, but you know, it would really change things, and maybe I'll make a video on this, but I was playing Fortnite for the new season, and they give you so much in-game currency. And we also have the Joker Announcers Pack voice lines. If you guys want to listen to that, once again, I know I mentioned it in the beginning of the video, but I'll have it linked down below. I'm just not gonna play them here. And these voice lines are for the Announcer Pack specifically, not for the actual moves that he's gonna be throwing out and, you know, kind of talking about during the actual fight itself. Now for Stripe, which is the character that we've all known about for ages and we just haven't really gotten much news to him, I think the last we might have heard of him was actually in the trailer for Gizmo where we see Stripe run past the screen. So Stripe is gonna have not only the actual blade that we've already known about, he's gonna have a gun, which we also knew about, but Stripe is also going to use a skateboard. Now, in the movie we see Stripe, and this is the only part of the movie I remember where he rides a skateboard, so forgive me if there's something else that he does with the skateboard, but I remember him carrying a bunch of things in his hands as he kind of strolls around the store a little bit riding the skateboard. So maybe when you activate the skateboard move, Stripe will gather a bunch of things in his hand, he'll ride forward, and maybe he'll like trip, fall, and knock into the enemy with all those items dealing damage. Or it might be the case that they kind of just forget about all the items in his hands and just have him ride the skateboard around the map and you can do different things with it, kind of similar to Gizmo's car. But dudes, let me know what kind of class you think the Joker's gonna be when he comes into the game, and subscribe for daily content and stay up to date with all things Multiverses. And I'll catch you lovely people back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.